What's going on, everybody? I hope you've been enjoying the card content. We are back today with my most anticipated box, to be honest. I'm very excited about this series. It's Topps Decades 1990s. Now, if you don't know about the Topps Decades 1990s, it's basically full of players from the 90s, obviously. But if you play FIFA and you enjoy that, it's basically an icon pack. There's a bunch of players in there you can get. You can get triple autos, dual autos. There's some nice patches and memorabilia cards in there. It's basically... it's just nostalgia in a box. So let's see what we can get in this box, and I hope you enjoy the video. Welcome back. We have a Topps Decades 1990s box. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this online, I thought it was gonna be bigger. It's 6 cards per box, and you get 6 packs. So there's 36 cards in total. You get 1 auto and 3 parallels on average. Now, this box holds a lot more potential than boxes have opened before, because everybody in the 1990s set is, give or take, a football legend. So the possibilities in this box is pretty crazy. We just got to really hope that our auto is someone who's got quite the legacy. We'd take a 101 Ronaldinho. Right, I finished my coffee, sorry. Okay, so like I say, Topps Decades. We saw Josh he got Rivaldo, an R9 Ronaldo, dual auto from this. Now, we haven't really, if you've watched the last few videos, I still think our best hit so far, in my personal opinion, is probably the Mark Noble we got, which was a 15 out of 25 parallel, no auto. So the standards are not too high when it comes to what we've got to beat from this Decades box. And I just in general, as a set, I feel like the design on this set is just so nice. Like, even the actual like packaging of the cards is so nice. The pack's like, it's just a cool design. Right, we're gonna start with this one right here. Now remember, we got 1 auto. These ones are harder to open than the last ones. We got 1 auto. And 3 parallels. So, look at the designs on these cards though. They're so nice compared to like the newer ones. Right, so we got Guillermo Amor. Oh, we got Predator Ezai, which is a nice card. It's not like a special or a parallel, but you know, still a Predator. It's cool. Little Adidas themed card. Oh, and then we got Predator Zidane as well. Back-to-back Predators. Not that kind of Predator. And then we have a Stefan Effenberg. Rudy Voller. And then final card is a Pioneer Frank Rijkaard. These cards are actually so much nicer than any set I've opened before, though. Like, I genuinely think in terms of like the aesthetic of the cards, they're so much nicer than, like, for example, like this is what we got from the previous video. Like, obviously they're very modern, but like I just think the old school card design on these is really nice. Like that Zidane card is really nice. I'm gonna even though none of those like parallels, I'm gonna sleeve the Zidane. This one we're probably gonna get through these pretty quickly because there's a lot less packs than the previous boxes we've done, but there's also a lot more potential for bangers. So we're starting off with an iconic kit, Ruud Gullit. Seeing Gullit that young is actually wild. A nice card. We got another iconic kits. Albert Ferrer. We then have a Terrace Heroes out there. Ooh. Okay, hold on. We got some sort of shiny card here, and it says Atletico de Madrid. So whatever player this is from Atletico. Now I'm trying to think off the top of my head in the 90s who was some ballers that played for Atletico. 21 out of 25. That's a good number. It's Christian Vieri. 21 out of 25. Target man. That's not terrible. I mean, it's a good number. I'm unsure what kit number he wore, so I can't say whether it's a good number in that sense, but that's a nice little hit. We'll take that. We'll get him sleeved up. And then we've got Planet Football Dino Zoff, so it's a manager card. Ronaldo R9 Silky Skills card. And then Topps Mercurial Michael Owen. Okay, so we got to get him sleeved up. 21 out of 25. That is a decent little number right there. That's the first parallel we've hit. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Numbers good. A player is obviously a great player, but in terms of what you're looking for in these kind of boxes. And then I'm going to sleeve Ronaldo just because it's Ronaldo. Right, so there he is in the hard sleeve. Looking all nice. Not a bad hit. Right, we'll put him to the side. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs remaining. So we're 2 packs in. And we got our first parallel. And on average, they say you get around 3 from this this box. So we're starting off with a Gary Neville. A partnership. Zidane and Inzaghi. I'll tell you what, if that was imagine that was a dual auto, now that would have been huge. A dual auto Inzaghi Zidane. Oof. Now we got another Topps Mercurial Paul Scholes. Add your daughter's toes because he's on the route. Oh my god, 6 out of 25. Hold on. 6 out of 25. That's a low number. If this is an attacker. Auto Paul Scholes. 6 out of 25. That's not bad. That's actually not a bad pull, you know. Scholesy. Back-to-back Scholes. It's not an on-card auto. But that's not a terrible person to have got from this. That is not a terrible auto to get. That is a nice little hit right there. Unfortunately, 6 is nowhere near his number. But 6 out of 25. And then a Pioneer Pep Guardiola as well. That's so crazy that we got Paul Scholes and then we got Paul Scholes. 6 out of 25 is nice, yeah. Still a signed Scholes is very sick. If anyone could have a look on like eBay or anything just to get like a valuation on that card would be cool. Right, let's get him in a hard case. And there we have him. Paul Scholes auto. I see one for £122.50. Is that graded? Graded cards going for £155. A nice card design as well. I like it a lot. How much was the box? This box was £171 for the box. Paid £170 for the box, and this, if we get a good grade on this, we might just be maybe at the majority of our money back. But yeah, I'm very happy with that, to be honest. I'm very happy with that. And we'll move on to the next pack. So we've got our auto. So there's not expecting too much else to be in this, to be honest, but we can still get lucky. So we got a Patrick Kluivert. Ooh, Van Basten and Ruud Gullit partnership card. Jurgen Kohler. Oh, hold on. Got another potential parallel here. One out of 10. That's a hit and a half. A 1 out of 10. Boy. 1 out of 10. Thomas, is it Habler, I believe is how you say it? Number 1. We got the first card out of 10. Hasler. Damn. I'll tell you what, this box has been good. We get that sleeved ASAP. 1 out of 10. And then we got Coleman. Predator Vieira. And Predator Rui Costa. Right, let's get that boy in a sleeve. 1 out of 10. What a hit that is. I'm not going to lie to you lot, yeah? I don't know much about him as a player. I don't know really if that's a crazy player wise, but I know damn well a 1 out of 10 is very good. There he is, hard sleeved, 1 out of 10, Thomas Hasler. I think with these two combined, graded, we might have made our money back on this. Because if we chuck in, obviously, we've got Vieri as well, which is a 21 out of 25. I've seen 3 out of 10 going for £11. Yeah, but a 1 out of 10 makes a big difference. Like, the 1 out of 10 could be the difference between this going for £10 and going for £50. Right. Put them to the side. And we've still got 2 packs left. Now, that is 3 parallels, though. If we're including the auto, that's 3 parallels. So, I don't know if we're expected to get any more parallels here. We could. I'm not sure if the auto is classed as one of the 3 parallels from the set that you're supposed to get on average. So we'll see. The Hasler out of 25 is going for £50 ungraded. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Ivan Zamorano and Marcelo Salas partnership card. We then have a Cafu. Ryan Giggs, Silky Skills. Oh my god. It's another hit. Juventus. 9 out of 49. Fabrizio Ravanelli. Not quite as good of a parallel as the last ones we've got. 9 out of 49. Also, not gonna lie to you here. Unfamiliar with the player. But we'll take it. Pioneer Laudrup. And then Planet Football Glenn Hoddle. And finally, Planet Football Bob Wilson. 2 manager cards back to back. We'll get him sleeved because he is a parallel. which takes us to 3 parallels and 1 auto. So that last pack potentially could be a stinker. And then we go to the final pack. Now imagine the scenes. We get 2 autos. We're starting with a Predator Van der Sar. We then got Terrace Heroes Jorg Alberts. Pioneer Franco Baresi. Terrace Heroes Marcelo Salas. Shevchenko, Target Man. And then finally, Kenny Dalglish, Manager Planet Football card. So, overall, if we go back through what we got, the non-parallels and just like cool cards to note, we got the Pioneer Rijkaard, the Silky Skills R9, the Predator Zidane, and the Pioneer Pep. But then when we come down to the big stuff, we got parallel 9 out of 49 Target Man Ravanelli. Christian Vieri 21 out of 25 Target Man. Our 1 out of 10 Thomas Hassler. And then finally our auto, a Paul Scholes 6 out of 25, which is undoubtedly the best hit out of the whole box. I'd say these two together, if we're lucky and get a good grade on Paul Scholes and a good grade on this Thomas Hassler, could cover the cost of the box. I would say so. I think even if we got a really good grade on this Scholes, I feel like that could cover the cost of the box. So yeah, all in all, I would say that is a pretty damn good box. So let me know what you want me to open next. I really like this set, so I will probably do more of these decades. So let me know in the comments what you want me to open next, and we will put ourselves in crippling debt to buy more boxes. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe.